Hey guys, I am 10 minutes away from my internship house. I am spending the summer at a nuclear power plant, and gosh, I could not be more excited. I have been driving all day, but the views have been beautiful. You can see the beautiful prairie behind me, and been through the Ozarks and I've seen all the landscapes today. I have had, as per usual, a pretty busy week. My little sister graduated high school, so congrats to her. I'm so proud. She was the salutatorian, had a phenomenal speech, A+, killed it. And then we had our grad party last night. We got to hang out. I got to see lots of people I haven't seen since 2 summers ago, and it was really good. It was good to see everyone. It was good to reconnect. It was good to spend some time with my family before I moved off today. And so yeah, tomorrow I start my internship. I am so excited. You may be thinking Grace, you want to be a researcher. Why are you doing an internship? And a lot of people think that, but I'm doing it to gain some industry experience and to learn more about myself. Last summer, I spent my time as a safety and training intern with the same company in Kansas City, and I just absolutely adored my time in the city. And even though I don't want to go into industry, I learned a lot about what safety looks like, why it's important, and also how different technology. Sorry, fam. I don't know why I said that. That was gross. Anyways, I learned a lot about how different innovations are applied in rural communities versus urban communities, and the in-between, and what that looks like. And that was really impactful because I want my research to tie back to my roots, to a rural community, but that also means that research should be able to be applied in other places too, and to benefit different groups of people. So I'm getting to do that. I did that last summer, and I learned so much about myself too. I learned about my independence and what I want in a relationship, and how to have friendships through work, and what it's like to really be on your own. Obviously I still have my support systems. I was only 6 hours away from home, but I was on my own, and I was learning what it was like to be an adult, and how to function as an adult, and be half adult, I guess, because my parents still pay my phone bill and my car bill, but learning all of those things. And so this summer I'm really excited to see what I learn, and to see how I grow as an individual, how I gain new friendships. I know that the crew that worked out here together last summer was so close-knit, and I am so hopeful that's the same for us. I'm excited. I know a few of the returners that were here last year, and they're great people, and I'm sure that the other folks that are joining us are too. And I'm just excited to learn about power generation hands-on. Nuclear is so fascinating, and really has the potential to be the future of how we produce energy. Excuse me. And so I think taking the opportunity to be in it hands-on is going to be so impactful to how I pursue my career, and how I learn about how research impacts people. And I'm working in sustainability, so how can we sustainably tie things into the grid, and those wonderful things. And then also the company I'm working for is just phenomenal at that personal development side, and how we can work to help others, and how we can work in the community. Last summer I was able to go to an elementary school and teach power line safety. Y'all, fires happen with power lines sometimes. But what to teaching a kid what to do if a power line's on the ground. Things like that you wouldn't normally think of, but are so vital. And then we also got to volunteer at the zoo and spend time doing that. So I'm excited about that one, about how this community is involved with the station I'm working at, and how I'll get to learn and grow this summer. What else do I have to share? Oh, at the end of the semester, I think I told y'all this already. At the end of the semester, I decided to switch labs, and my new PI is already like so phenomenal. I loved my old one, and I just wanted to pursue something else, but he's been like working really diligently to help me prepare for grad school and GRFP applications and all that good stuff. I started doing my like deep dive into labs for grad school, which woof, but it's really cool to see like what people are doing kind of like parallel to the field I'm in right now, as I explore what I like actually want to do. And so I'm getting to do that deep dive. I have an Excel sheet. The best piece of advice I got from an upperclassman that's so phenomenally gifted and is going to go get her PhD in biomedical engineering is to go and look at the universities you're interested in, what research programs you're interested in, and areas you're interested in, and look and make sure that they have research going on that is funded, that is supported, that's active. So looking at like how often are they publishing. If a professor's not published in 5 years, then maybe they're not a super active lab, things like that. And looking at those scenarios and going and finding at least 3 labs that align with like kind of your research interests and goals at each university. And I was really worried when I started doing that because I have a very niche interest, right? And I'm finding that a lot of my interest isn't that niche, basically. And so I found a lot of really neat people that I'm excited to do research, or hopefully to research with. We'll see. And at least learn from what they're doing in the field right now and how I can apply it. Golly, what else do I have to share? I really don't know that I have much more for you. I'm excited about this summer. I think like your summers are such wonderful opportunities to learn about who you want to be and your goals and your priorities away from a group of people that knows you very well. I like get to take a step back and think about what my life is like in Fayetteville and what my life is going to be like in a year, where I'm going to be in a year, and take those moments to really look at myself and reflect and say, okay, this is what I value and this is what I want for my future, and how can I get there? And I just like cannot treasure it more. I'm excited to see what this small town, this little quaint town, has to hold for me. I'm trying to yap for like a minute longer because I have a minute until I stop. But I don't know. It's gonna be good. I'm a little nervous about being in such a small town. Like don't get me wrong, I grew up in a small town, but this town's just barely breaking 200. So it's cute, it's quaint, it's quiet, it's calm.
Go past this light and take your next left onto West Hudson Street.
There are my instructions. And so like learning about myself, learning about like different, like it's not like that distinctive a culture, but Kansas is different. And so learning about those things and about myself is gonna be a good time, and I'm excited. With that, I just made it. So I'm gonna leave you with the wise words of my mama once again. To be kind, to be generous, to be loving, to be beautiful, and to sparkle. Y'all have a good one, and I hope y'all have great summers.